ready. Hi, Nuno.
Hello.
Well, lots to get through today, but if we could start with this very sad news that we've heard today of the passing of Larry Lloyd. He played a huge part, didn't he, in this club's history?
Yeah. He was one of the miracle men, I've been told. Our feelings are with the family, so it's a sad moment.
And a part of that team that had such an incredible achievement, to see a club win and players win that European trophy 2 years in a row, you must look back at that and realise what an incredible achievement it was, wasn't it?
It was definitely, yeah. To win two European competitions in a row is a miracle. It's very difficult, so that's us as far as honoured so much that moment, and we are very proud.
And coming here, you must have seen how important the history is to this club.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. A big history.
Well, look, moving on to things that are happening right now. It's the first time we've spoken to you since you learnt that your club has been deducted 4 points. Can you tell us what your emotions were, how you felt when you first found out that news?
Yeah, I know that we're going to speak a lot about that, and you're going to be asking. So I think now that we know the reality, and the reality is that we are in the relegation zone. So who are we to say that is fair or unfair? So we have to focus on what we have to do. And what we have to do is in the pitch. This is the message. Forget about everything and focus on our tasks so we get out of this situation.
How much harder does it make your job? Because obviously you only arrived here in December. You had a big job on your hands already. But how much harder does this make your job?
Equal harder. We know now it's important that we know everybody is aware of the reality. And the reality is that we had 25, now we have 21 points, and we are in the relegation zone. This is a reality. But it's in our hands. It's up to us to revert the situation, and that is to get points on the pitch, and this is what we're going to try on Saturday.
The club have decided to appeal. Did you play any part in that decision?
No, like I told you, Christy, our job is clear from day one. Prepare our team.
And what will the message be to your players? What kind of reaction do you want to see? Because we saw with Everton, actually, they had quite a positive reaction after their points deduction. Can it do the same to you and galvanise you as a team?
Our message is clear. It's clear. It's the same that I'm saying here. Forget about the past. Focus on what we have to do. And what we have to do is stick together. Everybody at the club, stick together. The backup of our fans is going to be huge for us. And starting on Saturday in City Ground, play football and win games.
As you say, you are now aware of your position, but it could change because of the appeal. So is there still that air of uncertainty hanging over you?
No. That's another thing, something, again, that we cannot control. So let's wait and see. What we can control is what we are doing. We receive the players from international duty. We work very hard and very well during these 2 weeks of break, and we are ready to go. Play.
It wasn't the only punishment you received over the past couple of weeks. You've also had this fine from the FA for both the club and your coach, Stephen Reid. He's got a touchline ban as well. How did you feel about that?
It was a very difficult moment for everybody in City Ground. Very emotional, very hard to control your feelings, your thoughts, because it was unfair. But Steve is one of us. He feels really deep and sorrow for what happened, but he apologized to everybody. But he's a very, very nice person and a huge importance for us.
As you say, hard to keep emotions in check sometimes, isn't it? The FA did say that future breaches may be treated more severely. Because of that, will you be telling your players and your coaches to try and keep those emotions in check?
We all know, we all are aware that we have to control our emotions, but it's hard sometimes.
And you mentioned the players coming back from international break. One of them, Nico Williams, obviously had a really disappointing moment with Wales. Will you be having to lift his spirits?
Yeah, it's a sad moment, but he's a strong boy. He was with us today, more than anything really tired, but said also he has a couple of days to go back and come stronger, because hard moments make you stronger when you deal in the proper way. We are counting on Neko.
We did see him score a great free kick actually for Wales in that first game. Is that something that maybe gives you food for thought, that you can maybe utilise him more for set pieces here? Of course. He's one of the options, of course. I would be delighted if he does it again here. And that is something that you've I mean, we talk about set pieces at both ends of the pitch, but it is something, you've got to stop going in. We need to improve on both ends, offensive and defensive. We need to improve. And in terms of taking those chances, we've spoken a lot about it over the past few weeks. You did get that one goal against Luton, but I think the ending of that game showed just how important it is for your players to take more of these chances, isn't it? Definitely. With how we play and how many chances we create, require better finishing, now more than ever. And you're playing this Palace side. How are you feeling, given everything that's happened, given your position now in the table? Are you confident that this club will still be in the Premier League come next season? Yes, of course. What gives you that confidence? The way we work, the way we play, the togetherness, the commitment of the players. I see what every day, and that's why I'm so confident. And just quickly, how's your team looking after the break? Have you got anything new? With some issues. Still have one day to assess all the players and then decide. Okay, anybody returning? The international players return, some of them okay, some of them with problems, but it's normal. Some of them, like you said, Nico, in a sad moment. Reina, very happy because he was man of the match and he did very well. So we need all the players because we have a hard work and we need all of them. Yeah, could we see more of Gio Reyna? We're going to see more of everybody, because we need all of them. And they are aware that now it's not important to have any feeling of selfish. No, it's about the team. And if you play 1 minute, it's for the team. Great, thank you. Thank you. All the best. Thank you. Cheers.
Ivan, please.
Nuno, 2 home games in 4 days. Are these season-defining games for you?
Very important games, definitely. Very important games. Very, very important.
What's the mentality then going into these 2 games? You're obviously not downplaying that.
No. We go game by game, but it starts against Palace. Good team. We're going to be tough. We are the city ground, the situation that we have. Big game for us.
And how important is it that you are at home, and how can you use that?
The support of the fans, the noise of the city ground. We need them, and they're going to back up us for sure.
How do you get them up for the game in the way that you want? Because this place has got that reputation.
I think starting the game well on the front foot, engaging everybody, engaging the fans, the crowd. This is our mentality.
They say 12th man. Is that something you agree with?
More than 12. They are very important.
You have a very good record against Crystal Palace, and they've got a poor record in games here recently. I don't know how important that is to you, but can you use even the small bits of psychology in statistics like that?
Look, the situation that we are requires everybody in the club to be really, really focused on the task ahead of us. So the past is the past. Now we look for the future, and the future tell us that we have to play and win games. So what better motivation do we need?
Have you noticed a change in Crystal Palace? And if so, what?
Yes, in the shape and the way. Different from what Roy was, but equally difficult.
Chris Wood is 1 goal away from double figures for a Premier League season. He scored 6 in 7. How important is he to you in the next few weeks, and what are his qualities that you see?
Yeah, he's very important for us. Now, with the absence of Tayo, more important, but very important because of the characteristics, the quality, and the way he links our game. We need Chris to be there and score and play. He's a huge and important player for us.
And of course, in your last game, you were frustrated by the fact you didn't take those chances when they came your way, or enough of them. Because that's down to individuals and individual moments, how can you improve that going forward?
by repetition in the training ground, by confidence, by believing that things are going to change because the quality and talent is there. So I don't know another recipe that is work, hard work.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ivan. Is that it for broadcast? Yep, thank you. Cameras off, please. Written section embargo till 10:30.